Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. We have an exciting and heated political battle that's making waves on social media and in South African politics, and we're here to break it all down for you. It involves two major figures, music executive Nota Baloyi and EFF leader Julius Malema. These two have had their share of clashes before, but things have just taken a new turn. Baloyi has once again launched a scathing attack on Malema, accusing him of lying about never having taken money from white business people. And if you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, think again. Before we dive in, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our political updates. Let's jump right into the heart of this controversy. The latest chapter of this saga unfolded on Tuesday, April 8, when Nota Baloyi responded on his X account to a widely shared video that featured Julius Malema. In the video, Malema took a shot at Action SA's Herman Mashaba and Gayton McKenzie, mocking them for their connection to white businessman Rob Hersov. Malema went on to make a bold statement, claiming that he had never taken any money from white business people, saying, "No white man can say that about me. I've not taken any white man's money, that's why no white man can speak about me like a small boy." Now, Malema's words weren't just about a general critique of white influence or business in South Africa. He was directly calling out Mashaba and McKenzie for their alleged connections to white capitalists. But this particular statement about never taking money from white business people was what caught Baloyi's attention and sparked a massive firestorm. Baloyi, who's no stranger to controversy, didn't mince words in his response. A single word, liar, was enough to stoke the flames of an already volatile situation. This one-word retort didn't go unnoticed. The statement has since sent shockwaves through social media, with critics demanding that Malema substantiate his claim. The calls for proof are intensifying. Many want to see evidence that Malema has never taken money from white business people, and they're not backing down. So why is this so important? Well, this debate goes deeper than just a petty social media spat. It's about something much bigger: transparency, trust, and the influence of money in South African politics. For a long time, Malema has positioned himself as an anti-establishment figure who fights against the so-called white monopoly capital. His rhetoric has been about challenging the wealthy elites and advocating for the masses. But the question now is his political movement really as independent as he claims, or is it being funded by the very people he criticizes? This isn't the first time Malema's financial dealings have come under scrutiny. Critics have long pointed to various business deals and alleged financial contributions from wealthy individuals to the EFF. Some of these allegations are decades old, and they've resurfaced once again, fueled by Baloyi's blunt accusation. Supporters of Malema, of course, are sticking by him. They argue that he's always maintained that his financial independence is key to his political stance. They also point out that his remarks may have been misinterpreted. But Baloyi's accusations aren't going away anytime soon. His response, coupled with demands for a forensic examination of the EFF's finances, has ignited a firestorm on social media. For example, one Twitter user, @swayerdad_7, explained that Malema has always been clear about not personally taking money from any white person to influence his decisions. They argue that business investments are a separate matter and don't equate to direct financial control. Others, however, are more skeptical. @Njmakanya111, for instance, pointed to Johann Rupert, the wealthy businessman, who has publicly admitted to contributing to the EFF's cause. Critics like @Factini have suggested that recent donations from the mining sector, including Patrice Motsip's involvement, further complicate the picture. So, what does all this mean for South African politics? This dispute has brought to the forefront an issue that goes far beyond the two personalities involved. The allegations are now part of a wider conversation about the role of money in political campaigns and the way political parties are funded. In South Africa, this is a particularly sensitive subject, especially given the country's history of apartheid and its ongoing struggle for economic equality. This situation raises some uncomfortable questions. How much influence does money really have on political power in South Africa? Should political parties be more transparent about where their funding comes from? And can we truly trust politicians to advocate for the public good when they might be financially tied to the very elites they claim to oppose? The debate over Malema's finances is more than just a fight between two public figures. It's a reflection of broader concerns about transparency and accountability in South African politics. With allegations of business people secretly funding political movements, how can voters know if their leaders are truly working in their best interests? If these allegations are proven true, it could erode public trust in political institutions and further deepen divisions within the country. As this debate unfolds, there's a growing call for greater scrutiny of political funding. Should there be more stringent checks and balances to ensure that political leaders are not being financially influenced by powerful business figures? This issue cuts to the heart of South Africa's struggle with corruption, inequality, and economic injustice. The public is demanding more answers, and the pressure is mounting on Malema and the EFF to respond. Of course, there are those who will defend Malema and argue that his actions speak louder than any accusation. But the fact remains that the questions about where political money comes from are not going away. If anything, this controversy could spark a larger investigation into how South African political parties are funded, and whether they're truly independent of external influences. In the coming weeks, we can expect this debate to intensify. If Malema's claims are proven false, it could be a major blow to his credibility, not only as a leader of the EFF but as a champion for the oppressed masses of South Africa. On the other hand, if he can prove that he's truly free from the influence of white business capital, it could strengthen his position as a leader of the people. The controversy surrounding Nota Baloyi's accusation and Julius Malema's defense is not just a battle between two figures, it's a crucial moment in South African politics. It speaks to the larger struggles for power, transparency, and equality in the country. The outcome of this feud could have lasting consequences on the way politics is conducted in South Africa, so this is definitely a situation to keep an eye on. What do you think? Is Malema being truthful about his financial independence, or is there more to the story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on this unfolding drama. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.